Fun fact number 46. So, I've been talking about dating online and scammers and looking for jobs and scammers. And you really, really have to be careful out there. Do your research. Do you research. But with the online dating scammers, I've told you about my little trick now that I do before I get too involved with somebody online and texting and talking on the phone and even kind of video chatting. They can fake those too. I told you that. But now, once I have pictures that I can upload to Google and check the pictures, I do that. And I try to see if there's anything matching try to check as many pictures as I possibly can. Some of them don't come up with anything, but some of them come up with a different name than what the person is using, a different profession. And then sometimes you can even notice, people put pictures of themselves that are younger, older, different times, different situations. And you can look a little bit different from situation to situation. And over time, definitely, I don't look like I did when I was 21. So you can you can look different in pictures. So that's if they're so similar, or if he says this is when I was, this was 20 years ago when I was in Paris or whatever like that. Yeah, there might be a little bit of a different look, and there's some features that don't change very much, but there could be a little bit of different look. And so sometimes you look at pictures and there's nothing, and sometimes you look at pictures and there's a picture just like it, and it says it different name. Recently, a little while ago, I was talking. Ow! Cat is grabbing my leg. Sorry. Don't do that. I'm doing a fun fact. Don't grab my leg and poke holes in my pants and my leg. My left leg has, every time I sit here, left leg holes in it. Anyhow, that's not what we're doing. We're doing scammers, especially online dating ones. So a while ago, like I was saying, see, cat in the window, at least not grabbing my leg. 3 out of the 4 people that I was talking to and chatting with, because I'm trying to keep things open, my options open, because I went all in with that one guy and he was not real. And I got rid of real guys that I could have had maybe a nice relationship with, or even a soulmate connection relationship with. But I thought this guy was the one and he wasn't even real. So I checked all 4, and 3 out of 4 came up. The pictures matched eventually. Some of them didn't, like initially, but eventually 3 out of 4 matched somebody else's name, profession. One was a NASCAR driver. Trying to think of what the other ones were. One was showed it was a picture from a wig campaign in Japan. There's a lot of different ones. Now I've noticed that the little Japanese lady comes up with the dessert. And then some of them I'm going through and it's the same picture of the same guy, but the name's changed. One of them said Karen. You don't know that's a scam. And if you see the same picture as you're going through the dating app, yeah, it's not the same guy, obviously. But yeah, 3 out of the 4 guys came up as the pictures did not match their name, profession, nothing. So that was disappointing, really, that 3 out of 4 guys were scammers or catfishers. So that was that, and I'm gonna look at my notes here. It's gonna be one of those fun facts where I'm all over the place. Sorry about that. Um, so that's that. I was going to show you a job that tried to scam me, and they sent me a check. But what they do is they send you a check, and then somehow they get the check back, and I don't know. It's awful. But I looked it up, and yeah, it was a scam. So a lot more scammers these days. I wonder why. I've mentioned this before. If you've been following along, you know why, I think why. Um, but the good news is, and I think in my last fun fact, I said there's things mixing up, there's hope, there's hold on, I went on a date. I went on a date. He actually came to my house, took me out, didn't ask for sex, and was a very nice experience. Now, there is a language barrier, but we're using Google Translate. I miss not talking to him on the phone and hearing his voice, which I really like that. But it it feels like there's something like not quite connecting, but it could be because of language barrier or something else. But and I think we've moved a little fast, But I actually went on a second date. So, with the same person. I'm still trying to keep my options open. I'm still looking into dating more than one person at a time, but I'm trying to not make it like a competition or anything like that. I just need to not close doors right now because I did that before and it bit me in the ass, honestly. So, so you have the scammers that are out there, and 3 out of 4 were catfishers or scammers. But then there was the one person that I actually got to meet in person, and that it's been since last Mayish, I would say, that I started doing this. So, and different sites, I've tried different online dating sites and everything. And this person is my first date almost after like what, 9, 10 months? I finally got an in-person date. So without excuses and driving 2 hours to come see me, coming to my house. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I'm thinking you're driving 2 hours and then you're taking me out to lunch. Hey, it's a lot. So, yeah, I had a date. Imagine that. So if you're trying to find love or a soul connection or somebody just to cuddle with, uh, understand that 3 out of 4 are probably not who they say they are. But the fourth one might actually meet you in person and cuddle and go on a date and take you out to lunch. So, like I said in my last fun fact, don't give up. Hold on. Keep going with that flow. And it may not be everything, but it might just be enough good for you to hold on a little bit longer. And I don't know, everything ever happens, but I'm hoping it might. So hold on. Watch out for the scammers and catfishers, but know that maybe 1 out of 4 might be the one that actually brightens your day. So ciao, Bellas. Fun fact 46. See you next time. Ciao.